Hey guys, it's Eric and Dan here with toolsinaction.com. Before we get started, I just wanted to give everyone a pointer. If you saw our last video, you'll understand this, but if you're ever getting a gun battle with Dan and he's got the AR-15, do not lay down or be really high. The safest place is actually in front of the target. You don't have to worry about it. No, but in all seriousness, we're going to go over the WORX JawSaw.
It's JawSaw.
Okay, we're going to go over the WORX JawSaw. We got this a little while ago and it actually came in handy. We had a storm here in Illinois that ripped through here and had a lot of trees that ripped down, so you actually got a lot of use out of it that day, which is good.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I'm actually going to let Dan go into it. He's a lot more familiar with this than I am. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, basically, like Eric said, this is the WORX JawSaw. You might see it just came out recently, and a lot of people are starting to use it. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if you've ever seen Discovery Channel, but they have those shows with those big things that grab trees and spin them. Kind of looks like something like that. Basically, how it operates is you push down on it, and the chainsaw blade right there just swoops right through. It can do up to a 4-inch cut.
It does run off of electric, too.
Yes, it is electric. I believe 5 amps.
Okay.
I believe. Don't quote me on that. So, like I said, I used it in a storm, and it actually came in really handy. It comes with a bottle of oil and a little oil dropper. You're always going to want to put oil in any kind of chainsaw. And it has a fill point right there. So you can just put the oil in there. You know, always keep an eye on that because you don't want to be running this thing off of with no oil. And you know, the biggest thing with the chainsaw is it's kind of weird, but they cut wood like there's no tomorrow. But the minute they touch ground, some tree guy told me, if it touches mud, gets into the dirt, it dulls the blades. I don't know if it polishes them or what it does, but the cool thing about this unit is it doesn't touch the ground. I mean, there might be a situation if you're on like muddy soil and you push down hard enough, you can get it to go down in there. But you know, there's a good 1/4-inch clearance there. You know, you can see it put my finger.
Yeah.
You think that's an inch?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Get a tape measure. Okay, we're gonna get a tape measure.
Tape measure in this place.
I don't know, upper right somewhere. Okay, Eric's gonna get a tape measure because he doesn't know how to measure, I guess. It also comes with a tool. It has a self-adjusting chain. I lost the tool. My garage is a huge mess. I had a lot of projects going on. But basically, if the chain comes off, you have a problem with the chain, you just put the tool in there, open it up. It's just a 1/2-inch. I just use a 1/2-inch socket. And right here is an auto chain tensioner, which comes in pretty handy. You can loosen it up and then just righty-tighty, and it'll tighten the chain right up. I really had a kind of a good time with this saw. It really.
Let's see. You're right, about 1/2 inch.
I said a 1/4.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously Eric, I was right. Okay, so right here you have where material ejects, and it's kind of cool to watch when you start sawing. It shoots out material, which is kind of cool. You know, obviously it's corded. You know, if you're out in the middle of a field or somewhere far from electricity, you'll take a portable generator or something like that. On the cord, like Eric was saying, has you just plug in any extension cord right here. I believe you can hang the tool off that. I'm not sure. This right here is a lockout. So you push it down, and you put the lockout in it, and what it does is it keeps the blade in the center right there. So when you need to adjust it or something like that, or you know, get in there, putting the chain on, stuff like that. Up here is a squeeze trigger and a lock button. I mean, you know, it's pretty safe. You're not really going to kill yourself with it. Obviously, if you get too close to your leg and push down, it will saw off your leg, obviously. The unit we had came with an extension. Now, the JawSaw itself I think is great. I think any homeowner could really use it, especially if you have a lot of storms, got a lot of cleanup to do. This thing will save you mass amounts of time. I mean, I had a huge branch, and I probably cleaned it up within a couple hours. Comes with this extension. It allows you to, I believe, to get up to 9 or 12 feet. I'm not sure. But I wasn't too much of a fan of the extension, only because it's kind of a heavy unit. So what do you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
So basically, to put it on the extension, you're gonna plug these two in. You're gonna slide the unit up in here. There's a little lip. We'll get it. There we go. Okay, so that just slides up in there. Oh, I gotta pull this out. Push on it. Okay. Okay, that goes up in there. And locks closed. So, but to me, you gotta be like He-Man to hold this thing up. So what I'm gonna do is, Eric's never held it up, but I'm gonna have him hold it up and just tell me, can you work with that? And you gotta hold it there, pull that trigger, and then pull this, slide that back.
The slide back?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you can work with that. I mean, I can see how it's definitely...
It's off balance, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just probably wouldn't use it, you know. I think it's a way better tool the way it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera down, and Eric's going to demonstrate how it actually works. I'm not going to fire it up, pretty much the chainsaw. So let me move the camera down here and grab that. So Eric's going to pretty much show us if there's a branch there. You just push down and you can see the swinging momentum there. It can do up to a 4-inch limb. So actually pretty good. So all in all, I really like the WORX JawSaw. The extension, you know, it's, you know, I don't know, it's hit or miss. It's a good idea, but I just think that the tool is a little heavy. I'm not sure the weight of the tool. I believe it's like, I don't know. I don't even want to guess. But all in all, the tool is great. It's a good little tool. Definitely something to have in your home arsenal. Comes in super handy when there's storms. If you're doing any kind of maintenance around the house, you know, trimming trees, stuff like that. The WORX JawSaw is a great thing to have. Hey everyone, it's Dan with Tools in Action. It's like 9 a.m. I was sleeping and it sounded like a tornado went through my yard. We just had a huge storm. I come out to this tree down, and it just so happens we have the Rockwell Jaw Horse for review. So I'm going to try to chop up some of this tree, see how well it works. Okay, we're just gonna chop up this tree limb that fell and just kind of show you how fast it goes. So as you can see, it chops up pretty fast. Yeah, you can do a lot of storm cleanup. This thing's great for small little jobs like that. It's not going to replace your chainsaw, but it's definitely cool for little jobs like this. If you pan the camera over there, you can see all the stuff we cut up already. So I've probably been out here an hour, so I'll probably get this whole thing cleaned up in under 2 hours. With a regular chainsaw, I'd probably be using snips for this or something. But it wouldn't get like up to 4 inches. This gets up to 4 inches, and the cool thing about it is your blade doesn't touch the ground. So your blade's not touching the ground, because the minute a blade touches the ground, any kind of mud, it's dull. So far pretty good. I've been chopping it up. We got some firewood. So if you want to see more about this, go to toolsinaction.com and check out our reviews. And don't forget to visit our sponsor, acmetools.com.